All right, hey, it's Cadence, and I want to cover scheduling with you. I don't know about you, but I have serious ADHD. I'm actually grateful that I have the H and I don't just have ADD because the H keeps me going all the time and I just go nonstop. However, I do struggle with paying attention, staying focused, staying on track, and things just kind of overwhelming me and putting pressure on me and whatnot. And so it's taken me some time and a lot of studying to figure out how to build a business, how to maintain a business, how to lead other leaders, how to train people. Like, how do I just get it all done? Not only that, still be a mom, still be a friend, still be active in my church. Like, how can I get all this done? Oh, and let's not forget dinner and cleaning and all those household duties, right? It's overwhelming sometimes just thinking about it. And if you're anything like me, you totally understand and you can relate. So I want to give you a few tips. The biggest thing is to schedule. You have got to schedule. I always love empowering people to be their own boss, okay? But here's the deal. You have to boss yourself around. Like, people hear like, oh, I'm my own boss, but they don't actually boss themselves. They're just do what they want, when they want, how they want, however they want, whatever. They just like fly off and just whenever. And I promise you, you're going to eventually flop into the ground. You've got to have some structure and organization in your life. So here's what I do. On Sunday, kids go to bed, everything's calming down, it's the beginning of a new week. I sit down and I schedule my next week, including scheduling time for me to schedule my next week, right? So we have this really cool device that most of us have in our possession at all times. And it's a little rectangular device and it has a really cool feature in it called a calendar, okay? So I use the Google Calendar because that talks to not only my phone, but also my laptop. So if I need to check anything, I can check on either device or log in somewhere else and it's easily accessible. So I get on there, I get in the calendar, and depending on what works best for you, you could schedule your life every 30 minutes, every hour, every 15 minutes, whatever you want to do, you can do that. But here's the thing, you put in there kids' sports functions or picking up kids. You put in there, you schedule yourself when you're going to make dinner. You schedule yourself an power hour cleaning time. You schedule yourself some personal development time. You schedule yourself some follow-up time, some business time. You schedule yourself spouse time, date night. You schedule every part of your life, okay? And you put it in that calendar. And here's the thing, here's the really cool part. Put a reminder, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, whatever. Yes, your phone is going to be going off like crazy, but that phone has now become your boss. You told it what to do. Like, you are empowered and you are actually the boss. You put it in there. But when you have your phone and all of a sudden it goes off, you're like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And it triggers your mind to say, oop, it's time to shift gears or get ready to end whatever space I'm in right now and start shifting gears because I'm about to have to go do this. Or I'm about to have to go, follow up with this person or these people. Or I'm about to have to turn my phone off and study or whatever it is that you need to do. But those little reminders trigger your mind to make the switch and time to switch gears and start doing something else. This keeps you on track, okay? This also makes you feel so good inside, okay? You feel so good inside because you are going to look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I am so productive. I'm so productive. And if you want to schedule yourself some downtime, go for it. Go for it. But here's the thing, I think social media is great. I use it for networking. I will schedule myself interactive social media time. And that really just means that I'm going on there and I'm making sure that I'm dealing with the algorithms and I'm networking and I'm liking and commenting and whatever. And I'm intentional with my time. I'm not just aimlessly scrolling and nobody knows I'm looking, nobody knows I'm there, etc. Right? So I'm being very intentional with what I'm doing. So that is my tip for you. It will help you stay focused and it will help you feel excited about your productivity because I promise you it's going to skyrocket and you're going to realize that if you are somebody who is completely jobless and you're homeless and you stumbled upon this website and this video, that you can implement this. If you somehow, get a schedule, you can write it down too if you have to. You don't really get the reminders, but you can still implement it. Or if you're somebody who is a millionaire and you've got all these multi-million-dollar businesses, and you can now use this to also keep you accountable. This tip is for every single person on the planet, and it doesn't matter where you're at in your journey. It doesn't matter if you're even an entrepreneur or not. Maybe you're just a super busy mom and you are just trying to like hold it together, and you're like feeling so unproductive and like scatterbrained. And that's just overwhelming and makes us feel heavy and makes us feel kind of like, what am I doing with my life? And that's a yuck feeling. And all I want to do is activate you to be able to feel productive, move forward in life, and not feel stuck. So get yourself a schedule. If you have ADD, ADHD or not, even if you just feel like, oh, I can focus really good, here's the deal. You're going to just feel and be so much more productive if you give yourself a schedule and stick to it. If you're an entrepreneur especially, remember, you have given yourself the luxury to make your own schedule. You've given yourself the luxury to be your own boss, but you have to do those things. It's not just oh yeah, I work for myself, and that's it. Okay, there's actually, things you got to do to be able to live that life out fully. So I hope this helped you guys. Be sure to share it with somebody. Bye-bye.